Welcome back to your computer science course, Mastering Nested Loops in Programming. Let's take a look at your vocabulary. Command, an instruction for the computer to execute. Loop, the repetition of a set of commands in programming. Repeat, to perform an action again. In this lesson, you'll be able to understand and utilize nested loops to solve complex puzzles efficiently. Take a moment to pause the video and read your I can statements. What do loops in programming do? How can using loops inside loops benefit solving problems more efficiently? We're going to dive deep into the fascinating world of nested loops. Get ready to level up your coding skills and unlock the power of efficient problem solving. First, let's quickly recap what loops do in programming. Loops repeat a set of commands to create patterns of actions. Now, what if we could make loops even more powerful by nesting them inside each other? That's where nested loops come into play. Now let's roll up our sleeves and tackle some challenges together. I'll guide you through a series of puzzles that will test your skills in using nested loops. Remember, it's okay to take your time and experiment with different solutions. This is going to be great. Help the bee collect all of the nectar. Remember, you can click this light bulb if you want to see some clues. Okay, it looks like we need to help him move forward and collect the nectar. So the first thing we need to do is drop in our move forward block. Okay, let's move forward 1. Now let's put in our repeat loop. I'm going to change this to 2. That's the correct times we need to do that. Now let's put another move forward within our loop and then get nectar block inside of our loop. And now let's run it and see if we did it right. We did. It's kind of neat here. If you click show code, you'll be able to see the code that you just wrote with your blocks. Here we go. Let's try another one. All right, help the bee collect all of the nectar. Okay, so we need a move forward block. Drop that over. Let's get a loop. Repeat it 2 times. Drop in another move forward block and get nectar block. Now we have to turn. So let's drop in a turn right block, a move forward block, and now we need another repeat block. Let's change that to 2. Drop in a move forward block and the get nectar block. And now we need to turn again. So let's bring in a turn right block, move forward, and let's grab our loop. Repeat. Don't forget to change that to a 2. Okay, and bring in a move forward block, and don't forget your get nectar block. There we go. Let's check our work. Okay, we've got them turning in the right direction. All right, good job. Let's try one more together. This time, help the bee collect all the nectar using as few blocks as possible. Okay, this is where nested loops come into play. So let's grab our loop, repeat loop, and then we're going to grab another loop and put it inside. We're going to nest it inside that loop. Okay, let's put a get nectar in there. We've got nectar on every square, a move forward. Do we have our repeated times correct? No, we don't. Let's change that to 4. Change the other one to 4. I'm sorry, 3. And now we need to turn. Get our turn right in there under our nestled loop, and let's run it. There we go. Now we've got our nested loop. Great work. Oh, there's our code again. It's pretty neat to look at. Okay. Nested loops help us break down complex tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks, making our code sleeker and smarter. It's all about recognizing patterns within patterns to crack those mind-bending puzzles like a true coding ninja. Now it's your turn. As you navigate through the puzzles, think about why nested loops are essential in programming. How would you use nested loops to create an exciting gameplay scenario? Let your creativity run wild as you explore the endless possibilities of nested loops in action. Great job, Epic Comet. You're ready to move on to the next activity.